Hello, it is me, Anime. Wait, Anime. I am Wheat Anime. There's no Anime Wheat. I mean, it's the same person, so whatever you may do. Welcome to part two of What If Naruto Had Poison Release. Today we're going over the Wave Mission. Uh, okay, here's the thing. It's supposed to storm in about like 30 minutes, I believe. So I'm gonna try to get this done. Okay, I'm gonna try to get this done. Not as quickly as possible. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go quicker though, okay? Uh, I'm sorry. I had to get this up because I'm doing something over the weekend and I don't have time then. And on Monday I gotta record the What If Asta, and then Wednesday. I mean, I could probably do it Tuesday, but then that would be like time for another part. So yeah, I hope you all are okay with that. Uh, so right, Wave Mission. Let's get into it. Oh, before we start this background noise, I'm sorry. Uh, Very sorry about background noise. And so yeah. Also, I'm gonna go drink water and then we can start. Okay. See, that's what I mean by background noise. Hold on. There we go. You can hear me better now. If you hear the sheep, that's what I mean by background noise. I'm very sorry. I can't control them. If you also hear a donkey, I can't control it. Uh, so yeah. Anyways, also art by the user. Both of these I'll be using during this what if. This were pre time skip. This were after the time skip. Cool, cool. Also art by Nezuina, I believe. Zena, Nezina, maybe is how you say it. I don't know. Uh, I said this last part. If you are them and you don't want me to use your art, just tell me, okay? Just tell me, and I won't use it. Anyways, it's gonna get really loud. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. Uh. Uh. Anyways, let's get into it. So, the whole entire Tasuna thing does happen, okay? Like, where he's dissing him and all that. Uh, what I mean is, where he's dissing, like, the whole entire team's having, like, really? A lot of the same things are, like, there still. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. I sort of got my thing working, this new one working. Uh, I just haven't really figured out how to down like the audio. I haven't figured it out yet. I'm still trying to. I am so sorry. Uh, I recommend Campaign 2. It's very fun. On Critical Role, I recommend Campaign 2. Like, all Critical Role campaigns are good. Or great, right? But I do recommend, like, Campaign 2. Especially since the animated series is coming up. Why are you all so loud? I'm gonna have to move. I really don't want to. I like this spot I'm currently in. I hate sheep so much. You can probably understand why, too, very, very easily. You can understand why I dislike them so much. Anyways, so like I said, the thing about like Tazuna dissing him does still happen. Bro's still dissing him, right? which Naruto doesn't really care about. He doesn't care, like, at all that he's dissing bro. Like, bro's dissing him. He does not care at all. Bro's like, who are you again? Yeah, I know, I don't care. Bro's like that. Like, I don't care. You can sail as all you want. I just don't give a like my give a dams are on vacation, dude. I don't care. Bro's like that, right? He doesn't give a damn. Okay, sorry about my language. It's not the best way to get it across. Since in today's world, cuss words are apparently everything to youngins. I really hope you're not that type of person. But yet, I hope you had to experience this like as well. Like all your friends are like always cussing, like beep 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 beep, and like you're just like, why are you doing that so much? It's not cool. See, that's what I got to deal with, not on a daily basis, like a quite a quite a bit of a basis. Uh, like why? Anyways, as things would go on, just in a time skip, they would grab their stuff. They would be on the road by now. Uh, to their first. Oh, wait, breaking the fourth wall here. There would totally be some character in the background that's like flipping paper, like, oh yeah, this is where you're supposed to get attacked, and like everyone's like, okay, like that. uh, so they would walk by the puddle. Naruto would notice. He could clear. You could tell that it has been raining. Why is there a puddle there? And plus, it's a relatively flat road. There should not be a puddle there on a flat road. Unless someone did that on purpose, which I highly doubt they did. Kakashi would clearly notice. They would go after Kakashi. The two demon brothers would pop out, chain him, rip him in two. Naruto would already be on the case, as he would say, "Poison release." Wait, that's not his voice. Poison release. Wear lock. Uh, he would crouch down, put a hand to the ground, and, well, clearly after doing the hand signs, and a purple like mass would come out of like where his hand it was, going towards the ground. A pair of like werewolf hands is basically what they are. A pair of werewolf hands would come up and just grab them both. Right, this like like steaming, like melting away their armor, but not their skin. Weirdly enough. Well, he one of them would be like yelling in pain and agony because of oh yeah, the acid is getting through their skin very quickly. And then Naruto would say, "So, well, one of you left. The other one's too dumb. Oh well." The hand that was previously holding a brother, one of the brothers, would be empty with a log instead of a brother. So the other hand would grab the other brother, and just start melting him. Like you're trying to melt some cheese or mac and cheese. Do you like how I wrote it down? I can actually remember stuff. Even though I highly doubt I used this is how they were. Uh, I don't remember how they were last part. So, yeah. I also forgot to go watch the last episode to try to like find out. So, my bad. Right. That's completely on me. So I just remade them. I remembered Acid Branch. Warlock. I don't even think I used it last episode. I don't remember. So I made it this. Bitter shot is pretty self-explanatory. Poison Fang. Don't remember how it went, so I just said poison would cover Naruto's hands. Okay, don't remember how it was. Completely on me. Got a rash. No, that's just my skin going red. And it does that. I have skin issues. So, like I said, yes, I think it's heat or the bug spray's doing something wrong. Meh. So yeah. Uh, After that, the other demon brother would come around, try to chain Naruto. Naruto would dodge, grab the chain with his hand, uh, it, and he would have Poison Fang activated. Acid Fang. Poison Fang is that a Pokemon move? I don't remember. I think it is. So, right. We all know what happens. He would melt the chain, then pull the rest of the chain, and he would melt the chain like entirely, like his poison would go through the chain. I know that's more like an acid thing, but I don't really care. It's cool, is it not? I think it is. So after that, he would pull the chain, the rest of the chain, uh, towards himself, and grab the demon's brother's face, pushing him to the ground and stomping his chest. He would say, "You know, I don't take kindly to blind sides." As he would just go back and forth staring between brothers, he would continue. I recommend one of you start talking if your other brother doesn't want to see, you know, the other brother's head rolling to them. Uh, Okay, fine, we'll talk. I'll talk. We were hired by Gato. Gato? Gato? Is that his name? Or Gato? 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 Gato is his name. Yeah, Gato is his name. Ghetto is the Ghetto statue. Also, that one guy from Jujutsu's Kaisen. That's relatively hot, but not as hot as like Gojo. I'm not afraid to admit it. Gojo's hot. So Kakashi would reveal himself again. He would appear, reveal himself, and he would say, "You know, Naruto, I should have had you on my squad sooner, team sooner. You make my life a lot easier. Well, do whatever. Actually, we should probably tie him up. Fine, do it then. Not doing it. Well, aren't you just a little bit of a bowl of honey nut oats? What oats? You don't eat oats? I know what oats are. I don't get what you're saying though. Not at all. I'm not good with people, except for the people that trained me. Anyways, I don't care what you do. The poison will kill him anyways. What? I'm joking. Took it out of their system. At least one of theirs. No joking again. I did take him out, both. Sort of. I mean, they're not going to be able to move for a while, but that doesn't matter. They'll be fine without moving. Maybe. So yeah, they would tie him up, uh, and they would go on their way. Um, do 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 dun 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 dun. giddy up, giddy up. I don't know. Uh, oh, my nose itches. Uh, they are way too loud. So, anyways, as things would go on, I'm then at times to go for the first fight with Zlabaza. After already going across the boat to the other side of the like river, I guess. Our Team Seven would be greeted by the Demon of the Mist, Zabza Mamochi. That's his name, Mamochi. You all try mochi? It's very nice. It's very nice. Mochi's great. Tried to make it once. Didn't work out well. I didn't have the right flour or right anything. I mean, I had right stuff, but I followed a recipe. I tried. I ate it still. It was nice. Donga's good too. Try to make that too. Bought it eventually because I was getting impatient with trying to make it. Anyways, things they would meet Zabuza. But he would say is like blah blah about whatever he says, dude. I don't remember. I know it was something about the like the places you can murk somebody. I remember that much. Like the 7 places, 8, 9. I could think of way more than him. I can think of so much. That's probably a little weird to say. That's gonna get me on a list. Oh god, probably already on a list. To be blatantly honest with you, would rather not talk about anything, any reason why I'm on a list, but it might be. Anyways, so yeah, Kakashi and Zabuza's fight would start. Naruto would be fighting the clone. With Acid Fang already activated, he would be able to grab the sword. He would have also a layer of chakra to lessen the blow, so he wouldn't get his hands cut in half. Well, cut off, right? That's the whole entire thing, right? Anyways, so Naruto will go on, just fighting this clone, not using any jutsu yet, besides like Werelock to keep him in place so he can drive his hand through the water clone's chest, getting rid of it, sort of. And then he would look over to Kakashi's trapped. He'd start just running on water. He already knows how. He can try. He knows how to do like the whole entire water walking or tree climbing and whatnot because he got trained at a young age uh, by people. Right? Bro's built different. Bro's built different. So he'd go running. Naruto would use. See, now given. I'll tell you what it says right now. Don't got it written down. Naruto would say, "Poison release, bitter shot." So out of his mouth, whew, a just a poison like ball would go flying. Zabuza would jump over it, and then Naruto, after he would get close, he'd start like trying to hit Zabuza, and Zabuza would move out of the way. He'd keep on trying and trying until he would eventually like jump in the air, and he would use poison release, racing cobra, as he would after doing hand signs, he would act like it's gonna come out his mouth. But in reality, the thing would shoot out his back and then go under like himself and would start to go towards the opposite. It would be like a poison snake, right? That's all it is. It's like a poison snake, like a snake made out of poison, right? A snake made out of poison would go flying towards Zabuza, missing Zabuza, but yet Naruto would grab onto the still thing, like the thing still going out of his back, and he would fly with it, running towards him, and then he would jump up above Zabuza to once again say, "Poison release, acid branch." A branch would launch out of Naruto's hand, going towards his opponent or opponents. So he's as the branch would like go out of Naruto's hand, it would start to wrap around Zabuza's arm, going around it, and eventually it would take over his body. And then Naruto would grab the branch in his hand and then throw Zabuza across the like water, right? And then Naruto would say, "Kakashi, you doing okay?" Um, yeah. That's me. It's not him. That's me. Sorry. Anyways, as things would go on, uh, right, the branch around Zabuza would start to corrode his skin until, like, he would try to figure out how do I get this stuff off me. Oh, here it is. I don't believe he actually does. He have Earth release? I think he does. He might have Earth release. I do not know. Uh, he might have Earth chakra. I don't know. Uh, I mean, technically, water does. Water helps getting rid of poison in like stomach areas, but Earth, I'm gonna say, if it was injected into him, maybe. But anyways, right on the outside, uh, Earth chakra would just get rid of the poison. He would just pulse Earth chakra all around his body, right, and to get rid of the poison. And Naruto would say, "Oh, good, you figured out how it works. Good for you. That's not even my strongest poison either, idiot." As he would go running towards Zabuza, Zabuza would get the sin ball in his neck. He would collapse. The mist hunter Nin would appear, take away Zabuza, and then Team 7 and Tasana would be on their way, as they do in canon. I'm not a time skip again. They are. See, Naruto already knows how to. Oh my god, I hate sheep so much. See, Naruto already knows how to like do the tree climbing and water walking like exercises, right? So he doesn't have to learn this, right? And yeah, he just doesn't have to. Even though yeah, never mind. So, right, as things would go on, uh, I'm gonna time skip again. Okay. I really need to blow my nose. Right. As I'm gonna time skip, but like I said, to their like final fight. Sasuke would oversleep because I feel like it. Naruto would be fighting Haku and Kakashi would be fighting uh Zabuza once again. So right, right. Uh, like I said, people are fighting people, and Sasuke is oversleeping, overslept. Uh, Naruto would be trapped in the ice mirrors. I'm gonna hurt you. I'm joking, by the way. I'm not actually gonna hurt it. I don't care. It's kind of annoying, though. Anyways, like I was saying, uh, the ice mirrors would go up. Naruto would be trapped in there until he realized his poison could just melt through. Like, if he changed it to like a liquid state instead of like a gaseous state, like he can't, like how he does with his like acid like thing, turning it into like more of a solid state or a liquid state. Oh yeah, he could melt through it. Like it would just take a little bit. It kind of just corroded like the area, right? Kind of like how that would work. So Naruto, being who he is, he would start punching the ice mirrors to get out of there, getting Sinbon all over his body, being a pincushion in reality. Uh, he'd break through one, and then he would use poison release, racing Cobra, as the Cobra once again coming out of his back, or actually coming out of like his like arm, elbow place, like like elbow area. Would go behind him and just start like just going around, just start biting into it, melting the things, not melting them, but like burning through them, breaking them. Haku would have to stay in the ice mirror because of this, not wanting to be hit by this thing. He would stay in the ice mirrors, right? And so this would give Naruto enough time to get out of there without being attacked. Getting out of the ice mirrors and, well, getting out of there. He doesn't got to stay in there. And then you'd start to pluck out the Sinbon from areas uh, where he knew you'd live from. Like the sum in his like torso area, he would not be removing, even though it's a hindrance for him to fight with. He just wouldn't fight with it. He would. It's a hindrance to be bleeding out while fighting. Don't you think it would be kind of a hindrance? To be blatantly honest with you. So what he would do is he would start to like semi heal himself. Like he would put chakra over the wounds and like have chakra remove like the lethal ones. Right? Until the racing cobra would just leave. Like it would go back to Naruto, wrap itself around him. It's like more of a sentient thing, right? It helps him. He's created it, by the way. It's the racing cobra is more of a sentient thing with its own like conscience, sort of. Uh, he actually helped. He had help making that a certain tailed beast. The Kurama can see through it, like out of it. He can control it. Naruto just asks, only do it when I say the move and I actually create it. Like, see, they made a deal. Now, given I didn't go over it, it was before. I gotta keep some things secret, okay? So, yeah, they made a deal. I'm not gonna say what the deal was, because mystery. Uh, right? But yet, things are things, and things aren't things. Okay? What did I just say? I couldn't tell you. Anyways, right? Kurama can see out of it. He helps Naruto fight. Okay. Cool. So, like I said, Naruto would uh, Naruto would start with Haku again, making sure he doesn't let him make the ice mirrors again, using bitter shot. Uh, he would start firing all over where Haku was. Just would start firing, right? Eventually, hoping he would actually like get there, hit him, even mark him, or I mean, not mark him, graze him, or whatever. He would just hope to do something. Okay, he would just hope to do at least something with it, which eventually it would hit Haku on the leg. It would graze him, and then that poison would start to expand, but then go back down. And then it would start to feel like a sour like feeling. Like you know how like a bitter like apple taste, or like a bitter fruit, or a like a sour food. That's how this would feel. And like imagine that on your skin. That's how this would feel. I don't know how that you would imagine that, but yet I'm not your boss. I'm not going to tell you to actually like know how that feels. I don't care. Okay. Anyways, right. So, like I said, bling blah 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 blah. All right, you get what I'm saying here. So after it, and it would like after Haku would be hit once, it would they would be hit again on the other leg, and then arm, chest even, and this would slow Haku down so much because it's such a confusing feeling, just like a such a like a weird. It's such a weird feeling. They don't know how to comprehend this. They don't understand it like at all. They don't understand it at all. But nah, they're gonna try to push through for Zabza, uh, right? But Naruto would stop them with Werelock, keeping them in place, like tied to the ground, like stuff. And then would he would personally stop Kakashi himself from, doing what he did to Ren, to Zabuza. Oh, that was not a good way to put it. But you know what I mean. He would stop Kakashi, and then he would use Werelock on Zabuza and move him over to Haku, and he would say, I don't think they deserve to die. I mean, look at him. Look at Zabuza. I know he might be a demon under that face, but yet still, Haku thinks him as like a parental figure. So they just leave us alone. Well, look what we have here. That's not even how it sounds. Well, look what we have here. Couple of useless tools. Zabuza, kid, let us go. Yeah, that's not happening. Uh, who are you? I'm Gato. I'm the guy trying to take care of this town, alright? So, I recommend you all get out of my way. Get out of here, alright? And let me take care of that bridge builder you got over there. Yeah, that's not gonna happen, Brooklyn boy. What? What do you tell me? Okay, if any of you are from Brooklyn, I'm sorry. Okay? I don't mean it. Please don't come after me. Uh, I called you a Brooklyn boy, whatever that means. Oh, probably actually they wouldn't know sound. They would know it's lightning, but I don't think they would be as high tech. Oh, shut up, you grass wannabe. What do you call me? I called you a grass wannabe. They're like supposed to be like high tech, right? Or something. I don't remember. I don't know. Anyways, what you want? I want you all dead. Also, on your girl. So, boys, the first one to bring me her in enough shape, good enough shape, and Zobus's head will get a raise. Yeah, let's go. We're gonna get a raise. I don't know if I would be too sure about that. Poison release. Bitter shot. Firing it off multiple times in front of him, at the people just directly. It would hit people. It would just start to corrode them. To like, they would go night night for a very long time. And Haku, looking up and seeing this, he would say, "Wait a second. So you could have just, yeah, I could have just, I could have took out both of you. You didn't seem like you had Earth really, so I didn't even bother putting out my strongest poison. But this guy right here, around my shoulder, he doesn't give a crap about giving out high toxins. So let's go." As he would run up with the racing cobra around his like torso, it would actually talk. I mean, because Kurama is controlling it. Oh, this will be fun. Blood once again. The racing cobra, we'll just call Cobra, or Race, or Kurama. I'll probably just call him Kurama. Kurama would just start biting down on these goons, and Naruto would just start punching them. See, with Poison Fang, his nails does grow, so he is just slicing and dicing and punching. So yeah, they would, and Kakashi working out this too. Eventually, they would all be down. The last ones being Gato, and then Naruto would say, "You know, I got a good idea." The two Werlock like hands Like they would both two hand just carrying, like just floating over to Naruto, letting the Zabuza and Haku go, and Naruto would say, "He betrayed you too. Do what you want. Do what you want. It's not my issue." Uh, okay. You look like you need a blade. Actually, your blade's right there. Never mind. I was just gonna hand him a Tonto. Or Wakizashi, that is. Uh, you have it. Yeah, it's on my back. He does have a Wakizashi. That's what he has. Okay, that's what he has. A Tonto is a foot long blade. I think it's actually a foot, like, in all, like, like together. A Wakizashi is like a short blade. Like, I think like 2 feet in length. I don't remember. It's shorter than a katana because people like comboed it with a katana. Uh, Miyamoto, that famous one that took out like Sasuke Kojiro. Uh, Miyamoto, I think it's with the, I don't remember his name. He would have a wakizashi on his back or a blade in like the size of a like a wakizashi. Uh, right, and is like the what? Oh God, what is that called? It's not a cross guard. That's like a long sword thing. Oh God, what's it called? Put the thing around it, like at the bottom. Uh, that would be like a purple flower. Okay, okay, that's like what it is. Cool. Uh, right. So as things would go on, uh, no, they would save the city. Okay, the town, whatever, the village. Yeah, the village. They would save them. Whippy doo. Yeah, gotta go. I can see dark clouds. Not really. I mean, I can. It's just if they're far away, at least a mile out, but that mile will not be a mile for long. So, anyways, I hope you did enjoy this episode. Next part will be the tuning exams. Either one, like the first, like 2 parts, or first part. I don't know yet. We'll figure it out. We'll see. Uh, don't know what I'm gonna call this. Actually, it's probably going to be called Savior. Uh, yeah. Hope you all enjoyed this episode, this part. Sorry if it was very quick. Uh, hope you all enjoyed. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends if they like anime. What ifs? Uh, oh yeah. For the ones that may or may not know this, I have a series called Classes. It's all about D&D. Like classes and like my personal like opinions on them. So if you want to check that out, there's an episode up. Uh, Working on that second episode, it took a while. It's taken longer because of the whole entire reason of my audio software, just like my editing software messing up. Uh, yeah, if you care about that, you can go look at my Barbarian episode. I would like to rage. Uh, yeah, hope to see you next time.